Where can you find consistent graphic design clients? In this video, I am going to tell you how I've been able to make consistent 10,000 and above months in my design business without spending any money on ads, and how you can actually create financial security and stability with a consistent stream of clients. So stay tuned for the end for the hottest tip of all. I am Lauren with For the Creatives, where I help designers go from inconsistency in clients to a profitable design business that you can be proud of. I have tried everything from freelance sites like Freelancer or Upwork to working with creative agencies and then just posting randomly, "I'm a designer" on my personal Facebook page. And while some of these apparently work for some people, they didn't work for me. And they're not surefire ways to really build a business that has true consistency. And honestly, they take more work with less return than the technique I'm going to tell you about. So setting up your own business with your own clients without any middleman or site is such a freeing feeling. I did an experiment with 2 different design business ideas, and it worked for both of them. For the first one, I chose an industry I love to work on, and I geared my whole messaging towards this. I found out what was the common problem this industry was facing that my design services could actually solve. It was the Amazon e-commerce community, so those that actually sell on Amazon as new entrepreneurs. I spoke to them, I looked through Facebook communities, and I really understood what problems they faced in their businesses. The problem they faced was actually getting loyal customers to buy their products and then increasing their sales. So I geared all my messaging towards how I actually solved this problem by giving their brands a really good cohesive brand identity and infographics for their listings. I didn't say, "I'm an amazing designer, please hire me." Have you ever seen those kind of posts? Because all that's really telling that other person, your potential client, is that you care about yourself, not their problems. So then I would interact in these communities, the online communities. I wouldn't sell, I would add value. And I would help those people, showing I actually cared about their business success. I would write them personalized messages, not just some cookie cutter message that all people send. This is where caring about their problems and that individual person is so important. I started getting clients this way, and those clients came back, and then they referred me to other Amazon sellers, and then the snowball just started rolling. Because when you find an industry that has a common problem you can help solve and that has online communities where they interact, they love to help one another and they will refer you to the other person. Business is about exchanging something valuable to help others. So if you're going in just to make money, you're gonna come across that you just want money. You need to understand the other person and then see how your services can solve their business problems. You might be saying, "Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck in that industry and I'm gonna miss out on so many opportunities." I've heard that so many times, but it actually works the other way around. You're gonna stand out in a sea of thousands and thousands of other designers whose selling points to their clients are only, "I'm gonna make a good design for you." Rather than those, if you took the opportunity and really understood the problem that you would solve for your clients and becoming the go-to designer in that space. I then tested this same strategy with a whole completely different industry that I personally love to work with, and I tried it out. This was real estate. So I delivered really good service to a real estate company, and that one agent referred me to another, and then to another, and then that person to another, and it just started to snowball like this all across America. They have unique problems that they need solved for their business, and when they found that I knew what those problems were and that I could help them, they preferred to go with me rather than have to explain it over to some new designer who wasn't familiar with their unique industry. I don't even have a website for real estate agents. My brand is not geared towards them. My messaging is completely different. It's all geared towards Amazon sellers, but I have actually become a go-to designer for the real estate space with hardly even trying. So imagine if I put in the work and really went all in with this industry. I would probably be inundated with these clients and I would have that as my sole focus. And that is what you can do. You can take the stories that I just shared with you, find some area you're super passionate about, and just go all in. Find out how you can solve their problems and then genuinely help them and show them that you actually care. You're gonna see the magic start to work. And I am gonna get to that hot tip that I told you about, but I just wanted to tell you to download my free guide that's gonna help you to actually apply the steps that I just talked about. It's gonna help you to actually show how to double your design clients, which is a checklist of what you can do. So that's in the link below, so definitely do check it out. Okay, so now for that hot tip I promised you, to take this whole concept to the next level, I found an industry leader, some could call it an influencer, in this space that had a massive following of loyal Amazon sellers who all had the common problem that I helped to solve. I found this man, the influencer. I showed him how I helped Amazon sellers through creating a really powerful brand identity for them, and how I had some super valuable information that I wanted to share to help his community. He agreed right away, he interviewed me, and within an hour of the podcast airing, I was already inundated with my exact ideal client. And it didn't stop for weeks, and then more weeks, and then they just kept coming. And I've literally been barely able to keep my head above water because there's so many clients coming in from this podcast of my ideal clients. So I'm gonna actually be doing a more thorough video on how to get onto a podcast. So do make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. But I was seriously shocked on how powerful it was. And it all came back to choosing one main focus for my design services. And it was completely 100% free. I didn't have to spend anything on ads. I didn't have to do any promotion. It was just having done my research, showing I wanted to help those people, and then following through with really delivering some awesome service to them. So thank you so much for watching this video. I want you to succeed. So do go out and apply these tips that I just talked about to get consistent clients, and make sure you download my guide to help you out, and subscribe for future tips and tools on how to create a profitable design business. I will see you next time.